Well, good afternoon. And we're back here for the fifth chef's demonstration of today. Next to me is standing Maggie Xu. Do I
Yes.
pronounce it right?
Yes, very good.
Very good. Oh, wow. My Chinese pronunciation is getting better every day, I think, this
Yeah,
way.
no problem.
I think you're a very special chef. You moved to the Netherlands in 2001
Yes.
from Guangdong, China.
Yes.
And you make dumplings. It sounds easy, but it is a lot of work. And as I understood, you make them from scratch. And from scratch doesn't mean making the filling, getting pastry and filling it, but actually making the pastry itself as well. So I think that is really special.
Yes.
And you've been doing that here. People are tasting, liking it, and wanting more of it. So you're going to markets, festivals. I think there's more and more places where people can taste your dumplings. You do workshops as well.
Yes.
And everything you do is from the slow food
Yes.
philosophy.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to assist you a little. Here you talk about what you're doing and what you're making and about the philosophy behind it. So
Yeah.
please share with us your passion.
Yeah. Thank
Welcome.
You. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. The reason I do dumplings is it's a story. It's a whole process. I moved to Holland for. First I grew a lot of vegetables from my garden. This one, it's Chinese rice. This is a very how to say classic combination for fillings. This one, I grow it in my garden because I had this in my garden. So I started to learn to make dumplings. I didn't know how to
Oh,
make
really?
dumplings. When I was in China, I didn't make dumplings myself.
You didn't?
No.
You started when you moved here.
Yeah. And then later on, when a lot of people, they asked me, what is dumpling? So I started to get the burden to try to show them a little bit of the Chinese food. Yeah, the authentic Chinese culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, in China, because dumplings is one of the most important food represent in the eat culture. Yeah. So on the top. Actually, I made the dumplings when I use the flour. Use the flour. I also can make the gluten-free dumplings.
Gluten-free,
also.
yeah.
Yeah, but most of the time I use this flour, or you can use the bio
Yeah.
flour.
So different types. Yeah.
Different types, yeah.
It is special that you do make the skins yourself,
Yeah,
though.
I like to make the skin myself because it's much more delicious. And I can show you now how I made the skin. This one is very simple, but you can follow the recipe.
Yeah.
And
And how thick is it? Can I feel it?
yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, it's
It is
very
pretty soft,
It's
yeah.
soft, so yeah. This one needs to be perfect. If it's too tight, then it's very tiring. When you roll it, if it's too soft, then it's sticky. So you need to
Oh,
have
really?
the good balance.
So you need to be a master in making the dough as well.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the different kind of fillings. Today, like this one, I use the cabbage, the dry mushroom, this one.
Yeah?
This is my standard favorite vegetarian filling, fancy.
And what's in there?
It's
Cabbage
the
and
this
the
cabbage.
dried mushroom.
Yeah, I don't know why, but when you put this together, it's just perfect. The taste, the combination. This the dry mushroom.
Yeah?
You put it in water one.
Oh, you
one
let it
night.
rehydrate.
Yeah, one night ahead of time. The night before, you put it in water, and then it becomes soft. You can cut. You take this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and cut it in small pieces, and then mix it with the ingredient. And this the combination. I also have today with the chives. It's my favorite. Luckily, I can keep this one for today. I plucked this out from my garden this morning.
Oh,
So it's very
yeah,
fresh,
it looks
yeah.
really fresh.
Yeah, and this one I have some more here to mix it, and I need to see how
It
much
smells
I
really
have.
strong as well. This is the
Yeah.
same as that, the
Yeah.
chives, but then
Yeah.
cut up.
Yeah, very.
It smells different than the chives that I know.
strong. Yeah,
It does have the oniony
Yeah.
smell.
I think because I grow it myself, there's more taste in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while you're doing all the work for the dumplings, I'm helping you with the sauce, which you
Thank
made.
you. It's always good to have help. So I put this aside here.
Yeah.
And this one, you just add some salt and some oil to it just before you are going to make. I'm going to roll the skin first, and this one is for the vegetarian one. Also, this paprika.
Yeah, paprika, yeah.
Paprika, what's the word in English?
There's several words. There's paprika, I think there's like 3 different words and I never know which
paper.
one's the right one because
This
everyone
the
has a
green
different truth.
This is the green one. And here we have a red one.
So it's going to be really colorful, the filling.
Yes. Yes, you know, for the vegetarian one, it's very good to have different filling. Also, okay, you know what I do? I prepare the skin first before I mix the filling because in the vegetables there are a lot of juice. So when
Yeah?
it come out, it will become wet.
So as soon as you cut the vegetables, they start losing this fluid.
Yeah. When the water comes out, and it will become too wet.
And that's not good for the
For the filling.
For the filling,
it
yeah.
can become, it can break it. So you know, I make like this one with 3 ones, like.
And all the filling that you use, it goes in there raw? Or did you... It's all like raw vegetables and everything. Or do you pre-cook your filling as well?
No, it's not cooked.
No.
It's just fresh, yes. But you can cook it when you are finished. Make
Yeah,
it.
you cook it inside of the dumpling.
Yeah. So I cut this one to like a cube. So I'm going to prepare it for the skin. Step by step.
And when you started making dumplings,
Yes, I'm
did
starting
you
to make it.
immediately start making your own dough as well?
Yes, yes, sure. Yeah, you know why? Because it's much easier to make.
Yeah?
Yeah. And also so much tasty. But it's this one, I say it's the hardest work.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, because also forming the dumplings takes a lot of work.
Yeah, that's
If
a
I
lot
look
of...
at these that you prepared already, you need
Yeah.
to be able to fold them correctly without them tearing up or...
Yeah. Yeah, like the day roller, you have different kind. Now this is one of my favorite. It's
Yeah?
small. You see, this is smaller. This is it's thicker. Then you have a kind of control.
Yeah, you can choose how thick.
Then you
yeah.
will. Yes.
You make it look so easy, but I know from experience that this is quite hard to do.
Actually, it is very easy. So I can show you once slow. You hold it like this with the fingers,
Yeah?
and then you pull it in one time, and then stop. Don't do it back and forth. And then you turn.
Only
And turn,
push it
yeah,
in.
one time, and then another time you put it like this. So then you have to form a circle already, and then you just work on the sides. A little bit, put it from the beginning.
So the sides are thinner than the middle as
Yeah,
well.
that's the purpose. You know why? Because the filling, this one will hold the weight of the filling. It won't be broken.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. So it looks like this.
yeah.
See? It's very thin.
And it's really
you can
thin.
feel it.
That is really thin, yeah.
And then when you have more practice, then you can make it quicker.
Yeah, I believe that.
So,
And talking about the slow food philosophy,
yeah.
I read that you follow that philosophy. What does that mean to you? How do you see the main words in slow food philosophy are good, clean, and fair? How do you see those terms?
Yeah, I think in the first place, I myself, I cook very simple
Yeah?
and very natural.
Yeah,
I hardly buy the, how to say, deep fish products. Or
yeah.
from
Like
the-
you
from
don't
the
have
jar.
any
I don't like it. I
Yeah.
just like fresh. Maybe because I am from the countryside from China.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fresh vegetables, and also I see the people, the factory food. Sometimes I don't understand how people can eat that kind of food. So I pay attention to that, and also the burden People want to have. I heard from people they couldn't find good dumplings. I mean handmade, especially the skin
Yeah?
dumpling. That's why I pick up the burden to to make it know. Yeah.
Yeah. Because this kind of stuff,
It's very.
you cannot buy it
It's not easy.
ready
Not
made,
easy
and
to
if you
find
can,
Yeah.
it doesn't taste as good. Or
There must be some. There must be some good one here, but it's not easy to find.
yeah.
So I'm making the skin.
It's amazing how quickly you're able to do that.
You want to try it?
No, I'm fine watching this time, I think.
Like this.
So for today, there's 4 types of filling that you're using. Did I understand that right?
Yeah.
And 3 of those are vegetarian.
Yeah, 3 of them. Yes.
What's that like in China? Because you're cooking here and you're choosing within like the Dutch culture to make 3 of them vegetarian. What are like the typical Chinese fillings?
Actually, I have one today. It's the chives. Luckily, I can have grow my own chives here. So this is the most traditional. And also the Chinese cabbage, this one.
Yeah.
They are the most, I would say, the most popular filling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put some oil in it, and then it will cover the juice will not come out easily. And this one also, I use another spoon. So you can mix it like this.
Dumplings are getting more and more popular in the Netherlands now, aren't they?
I think it's still a way to go to a lot of people. When they have been to the other countries, they have had dumplings before.
Yeah?
Yes, they know, but some of the people they still don't know. That's why it's my burden to make it known to the people. You can see, and then you can put some filling here.
And what is this?
Egg.
So that also adds texture.
This is the egg. And for the people don't eat egg, so I have the vegetarian, the dry mushroom and the cabbage.
Yeah, so that's vegan.
Yeah. So it looks nice, right?
It does, yeah.
So I can. Also, this one is very traditional. The combination, egg with chives.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah.
And do you use a lot of spices? Because here there's like fresh herbs. I've heard you talk about the ingredients, but I haven't seen a lot of spices.
No,
What-
it's very simple. Sometimes I cook only with oil and salt.
Just oil and salt as flavoring, yeah.
Yeah. But this one, I have some sesame oil. I have some pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you really taste the
Pure
ingredients.
nature, the pure taste. Yes.
Pure taste. I think that's a good description, the pureness of the...
Yeah, the pure taste. Yeah. You see, it looks like you have a lot of chives, but when you mix it together, it will become small.
Yeah.
So. Look, so this one is, I don't need it. Okay, now I can start to fold the dumplings for you. So like this one. You fold it here to the middle,
Yeah?
and then you use it to press it.
So this is something I could do at home as well.
Sure. Yeah, everybody can do it, really. Yesterday, we had a workshop for the birthday party
Yeah?
from our daughter. She is 10. All the children, they are 10, 11. They make it very, very nice. Yeah.
And then they could create their own filling or
Yes, yeah. They can create their own form, different form.
different forms as well.
Yeah. So these are this. Very important.
They look exciting because you cannot see what's in them. It's like a small gift.
Yes, but I know most of them. I could tell when it's cooked. I can tell. Yeah, from the outside I could tell.
what's in there, you
Yes.
mean?
Yeah. So very important when you fold the dumplings is it's closed.
So it's really
Don't
close.
let it open. Yeah. Otherwise, it will come down. It will come out.
So the filling would come out if you don't close it
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah, like that. All the vegetables I brought it, I use it for the dumplings.
Yeah.
All
So
kinds.
everything we see here is stuff you use for filling. Yeah.
There are more. Actually, you can use all kinds of vegetables in the dumplings. So that's why dumplings is so convenient. Yeah, they're so.
If you're able to make the skins,
yeah.
you can just use whatever produce you can
Whatever
find.
you like.
to-
Yeah, that's why it's so
Great.
convenient to. You have so many options you can put in
Yeah.
it.
And for Chinese culture, what sort of role do dumplings have in Chinese kitchens? Is it something everyone eats?
Yeah, nearly everyone. Say it's on. It's, you cannot miss it in China. Yeah. So I'm going to make some of this because there are lots of culture, a lot of tradition
Yeah.
connecting with dumplings. So that's why it's so important. If you go to China, to a family, if they made dumplings for you, this is very special.
Yeah?
They show their respect to you, and also the hospitality. And if you go to, go to travel or go to other countries for
Yeah?
study, then it's say goodbye dinner. So it's very special.
And so it's a dish with a lot of meaning. In
Yeah,
in
a
the
lot of
Chinese
meaning.
culture. And China is a really big country.
Yes.
Is there a difference between the way they make dumplings? Because I don't know much about it. I know I like it. I know gyoza, but that's like dumplings but then baked. Or can you tell us more? Tell me more about that?
Yeah, it's
Different
a
types?
different type. You have basically two types. One is the
Yeah.
Cantonese style. That's dim sum. The other one is the mainland China. Yeah. But there are a few kinds. Some people in the north they even use sour vegetables.
Sour vegetables.
Yeah.
Like they pickle them and then they put them in.
Yeah. Just like here in the Netherlands, the sour cabbage.
Yeah.
Zuurkool.
Like zuurkool.
Yeah.
And then as a filling.
Yeah, and in Shanghai or in Guangdong near the sea, there are also a lot of seafood filling.
Yeah.
So this is the
And it's never sweet.
yes. We also have
Yeah.
sweet.
Also have sweet
Yeah.
ones.
I want to make chocolate.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's just you can put whatever you like.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Yeah. And also the folding, you have different way to fold the dumplings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that also have a meaning, or is it just you fold it however you like?
That's a very good question. There's a lot of meaning in it.
Yeah.
For example, for the people when they just got married, and then people most of the time let them eat jiu cai. This one, the jiu cai in Chinese is jiu cai.
Yeah?
That's the kept tribes, and that means you will stay together forever.
Oh really?
Yes.
So some of us today are gonna be eating dumplings. They're gonna help us
Yes.
stay with our loved ones, or does the loved one has to be there as well to make it work?
Yeah. And also, that's a lot of meaning. In the Chinese New Year, we eat them seldomly because the Chinese pronunciation, they have the same pronunciation but different characters. Yes. Because of the time, I'm going to cook it now.
Yeah.
So I use a pan. I use a little bit of oil. If you want to know exactly, you can say 1 spoon, 1 tablespoon.
But there's a recipe on the tables as well for the dumplings that you're making.
Yes.
So, yeah, you're telling what you're doing, and people can see you, but they can also take a recipe card and try at home.
Yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
I can put this one. This one is, I bought it already.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I want to have used the chicken one. Yes.
Yeah.
This
You
one
prepared some at home?
Yeah, this one I prepared already.
Yeah. Otherwise it would be a lot of dumplings with 4 different fillings.
This is the chicken. So because this one is thick.
Yeah?
So when you cook it, you don't refrigerate it. Just
Yeah, so you
get
make
it
sure
out.
you separate the vegetarian ones from the non-vegetarian
I
ones.
mean, when you get out from the refrigerator and you put it in the pan right away.
And you made them before and you saved them? Did you didn't pre-cook them or anything?
No.
No.
Just put it in the refrigerator. You put it in a plate, then they will just like this one. I show you. Okay, we have some space in between. It's a little bit full. Yeah, that should be okay.
It's already starting to cook. I can see the first ones already.
Yes, it's cooking. Yeah,
It's hot, yeah.
When you make it at home, you put it in like this, separate from each other. Otherwise, it will stick to each other.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the refrigerator. When it is frozen, you can put it in a bag.
Yeah,
Then-
exactly. Like
then
if you
can
put it
cook-
in a bag like this, you get one really big dumpling with a lot of
Yeah.
skin in between. That's not what you want. No.
And then I put 200 milliliter water to it.
So there's different styles of cooking them as well. Now you're putting water in, but you can also bake them.
Yeah, you can. This is the one of baking. When the water will get dry, then it will become
Oh, okay.
crispy. Yeah.
Because you've got like sticky dumplings, gyoza dumplings. There's like different
Yeah,
styles,
gyoza
right?
is this one, like this
Yeah.
one. It's the fry one. And you also have, you can steam it. That's why I have some steam
Yeah,
basket here. And you can also boil it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried all 3 of them at home.
Really?
I'm not sure yet which is my
Which
favorite.
one do you like the
No.
most?
I really love dumpling soup. So
Soup.
we make a stock and then we put some dumplings in there.
I need to have the...
And what's your favorite dumpling? Your favorite filling?
I can change.
Depending on your mood
Yes.
and the season.
That's why. That's true. Okay, here we go. So also can prepare the...
Can I do something for you? Can I help you?
Yes, sure. You can help me to put the dumplings in here.
Yeah?
Yes.
All of these? Or
Yeah.
start on the right one? And
This one.
yeah, sure.
I can spread the oil. See?
Yes. I can start putting them in?
Yeah. Just a little bit space in between.
Yes.
It tastes like the frozen one, like 12 or 15 minutes. This one it will be quicker.
Oh,
because
yeah.
This is fresh.
And you also, I mean, people haven't seen you making this, but I did. You also made these just now.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that one just now. Which one you think the most?
Sorry?
Which one you think you like the most today?
I think the cabbage and mushroom one.
The cabbage and
That
mushroom?
looks really appealing to me, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make more of that.
So, where can we find you and your dumplings? You do festivals and...
You can find me on the website.
Yeah.
I'm in Amsterdam quite often.
You're in Amsterdam quite often.
Yes, every week actually.
Oh, really? That is quite often.
Yeah, most of the time people order online and then they come to pick it up. or they come to
And then they order frozen ones, or?
the frozen one. Yeah, they get the frozen one. Yeah.
Should I add some of those as well?
Yeah, please.
There's some room left.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to get both flavors in there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people they learn to make their own dumplings.
Yeah?
Yeah, I gave workshop and teach them how to make, and then they make it. So I'm very happy. Often they send me pictures.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
do?
Yeah.
After they make it, after they made it at home,
Yeah,
or?
yeah, it's very nice.
First some water and then the lid,
200
right?
Yeah, some water.
And this one's boiling away already?
Yes. What's this movie? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I'll make some more.
So I'm really not sure what I want to be eating tonight because I've done all the chef's demonstration, and every time I think, oh, I want to eat this tonight, and this is the 5th time that I'm thinking this. So I'm gonna. Your guys are giving me a hard time.
You just eat what you can want to eat the most that day.
Now I've seen ceviche, I've seen smoked pork belly,
Yes.
I've seen a dessert,
Yes.
so that's always an option. And this is looking really, really nice as well.
People can in China. People eat dumplings. They started to eat it as breakfast.
As breakfast.
Yes. So it's a very special dish you can eat through the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah, as breakfast, you can eat for lunch, you can eat as dinner.
And then with different fillings.
Yes. It's very popular. A lot of people eat dumplings, but it's also very special. It can also be very special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said that when you still lived in China, you didn't make your own dumplings?
No, I didn't need to because I was very busy.
Yeah.
You know, food in China is very convenient.
Sorry, food in China is very?
It's very convenient.
Yeah, convenient.
Yeah, you can go to a restaurant to eat very often.
Yeah, it's not as luxurious and expensive as it can be over here.
Yeah.
So there's no need to learn to make it yourself.
Yeah, the eat culture is very different. People spend a lot of time on food.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. How much time do we still have?
Sorry?
How much time do we still have?
How much time?
Yes,
Yeah, we started late, so I think maybe 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the
So your favorite filling, depending on season and everything and your mood?
yeah.
I
Like
know.
today, I
Today?
would like to eat this one today.
Yeah?
Maybe because it's the last harvest. This is the last one from the garden today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's actually really special that you're sharing that with us today.
Yeah, I was hoping it's not frozen. It's frozen. The weather not become too cold. When it's become too cold, then there's no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it dies because of the freeze. Yeah.
So today I'm happy. I still can keep some.
So after today, it's a couple of months of no Chinese chives.
No. Like end of March sometimes, depend on the weather.
Yeah.
Or in April, I will have. That's not too bad. You have 7 months supply all the dumplings, all the filling I use through
And
7 months.
can you buy a lot of fresh Chinese?
Right?
Can you buy a lot of fresh Chinese produce as well in the Netherlands?
Yeah, sure. It's quite expensive.
But
like
it-
this
yeah.
one, like 11, 12 euro one for 1 kilo. This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big difference from getting it from your own garden.
Yeah. It's those are
Yeah.
biologic. So I can show you a different kind of form, how to make the dumplings.
Yeah.
So this is the most traditional form.
It is. It's a bit more work though.
Yeah, it's like a yuan bao.
Oh yeah.
So
It is pretty.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
If you have time, you can make that one like that. For the children, it's very interesting for them to make different kind of form.
I think it's really interesting that the different forms also have different meanings.
Yeah, there are different fillings, especially with different
Fillings.
vegetables. So,
Is it also regional in China?
original?
Regional, like some regions eat a specific filling and others don't?
It's more the whole country. Yeah, they have the same tradition. So like the triangle, you can make a triangle from it.
Oh well. Where did you learn to make dumplings? Did you teach yourself?
Uh, I learned from the expert.
From the expert, okay.
From the expert. Yeah, because I want to make it, so I want to ask people. I let them try. I let a lot of people try it, and then they give me feedback, and the customer, they also give me feedback, and then I prove myself. I try from different people, yeah. And the chef from Taiwan,
Yeah?
yes. And then, yeah, finally I have my own style, say.
Yeah. Like you need to learn the technique and then from there you can start
Yeah.
creating your own.
Yeah, then the technique is you have to how to say build up yourself. Like at the beginning, I make it very slow. But
Yeah,
now
that's what we were talking about before. Like I was watching you do it. I'm like, no way that I can ever do it that fast.
yeah, it's something
Yeah.
you can practice.
Yeah.
So it's cute.
It is cute, yeah. Now is it going over there? Because this is boiling away.
Yes. So very important is the skin. The skin.
Yeah.
Thin. Skin. Thin. You can. It's very soft.
And in your workshop, you teach people to make everything from scratch as well.
Yeah.
So they all make their own dough as well.
Yeah. They made their own dough, and then they learn the technique how to make the skin, and then the folding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they can create their own fillings. Okay, this one's nearly ready. Okay, I think we will have enough after this.
I think so, yes. We could just hand some out, but I think we're gonna be fine.
So the dumplings is so special. You can put all kind of vegetables in it. Yeah, dumplings you can. I heard there is a Chinese restaurant in China.
Yeah?
They have 200 different fillings.
In one restaurant?
Yes.
Oh wow, have you ever been there?
No, I would love to. Yeah. So the last minute is very important. You stay nearby the last minute because it's nearly done.
Yeah, there's still some water, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put some plates on the other side as well because I didn't put enough.
Yeah, you can put it here.
I'll put like half here and half over
you
there.
can put it here.
Yep.
It's very good. So that, like the last minute, you stay and watch. When it's dry, you can turn it. You can turn it around.
Ah, okay. Oh, it sounds really good as well.
So basically, now it's ready. So when cooking the dumplings, very important is the dough. If the dough is ready, then it's ready.
Okay.
So I will make it a little bit crunchy.
Sorry?
I'm going to let it wait a little bit, then it will become crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the water's gone, it will start baking.
Yeah, when the water is gone, it's cooked.
And does it also absorb any of the water, or is it vaporized?
I'm sorry?
Do the dumplings also absorb water, or is it just vaporized? Like verdampt of neemt het ook op?
Both.
Both.
Both, yeah. For dom and
Oh, they started baking already as well.
see this one. So
It looks really good.
I hope you like it.
I'm sure I will.
So
Yeah.
look at the, you can see you can still see the color.
Yeah.
See from the outside. This is with egg.
Oh
This
yeah.
is with the pop.
That's funny that once
paprika.
the dough cooks, you can see the color difference even better.
Because the skin is so thin. Yeah, that's why you can see it.
I already heard some people saying that they really want.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
nice.
So we already have some fans.
Good. So what?
These are quicker.
Yeah, because it's fresh. It's not frozen. That one is frozen. Also, vegetable is also quicker.
Yeah, because
the
the
meat.
meat goes in raw as well.
Yeah.
And how often do you eat dumplings?
Quite often.
Quite often. As in every day.
No, not every day.
Not
Say-
every day.
Say 3-4 times a week.
Oh wow.
Our children, they have dumplings for as breakfast.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But then you make them before and you freeze them
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Most they like the boiling. They like to have them boiled.
Boiled, yeah. But then the skin gets really sticky as well, right? If you cut a boiled dumpling or not?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. This one is ready.
This one's almost dry. The
Yes?
water's almost gone.
Oh yeah.
Shall I remove the lid?
Yes, please.
Gets rid of some
Thank
of the
you.
water.
So here we go. So
It smells really good as well.
you can help me to put one of the small, this one to it? On the plate?
Oh yes, of course, of course.
So we mix them or separate?
I think you can mix them, but make some vegetarian ones.
Okay.
Because I think some people don't eat meat.
Yes. They are ready.
And what kind of sauce did you did?
Yeah, that's a good
Is on the
question.
plate.
A lot of people ask me for that. Actually, that's vinegar.
It's vinegar.
Yes.
But
I don't
there's
know why.
some.
It's the tradition. People always eat dumpling with vinegar and soya sauce.
Okay.